Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Trains and World. So, this is a little bit of an experiment. We'll talk a bit about it in a minute. Let me get all set up here, because it's been a while since I drove this train, so you'll forgive me a little bit. I'm going to put this on full because it's still a little bit dark. Definitely want a little bit more of that. Definitely want, should be down here somewhere, some of that. Excellent. Have we started? Okay, so we've got another sort of minute or so. Let's just make sure. Ooh, dark screen. What's that do? Oh, dark screen. Lols. That's what it does. Okay. Yeah. Did we get the windscreen wipers? Yeah. Looks like they've swept. Yep, they did. Excellent. Okay, then I think we are fairly done. I'm not aware there's anything else we need to do. If it's not, have we got, the important thing is, have we got whatnots up at the back? We do have whatnots up at the back. Look at that. We are on the East Coast Mainline. We are in Doncaster, and we are heading to Grantham. Let us close the doors. Fingers crossed we've done it right. Let's close that and let us depart. We're in forward, right? We are in forward. And we are moving! Exciting! I may have got it right. I know this platform really well. I've caught many a train from this platform, indeed. These trains, indeed. So, a little bit of background, a little bit of explanation. The date is the 6th of January. We are on the East Coast Mainline. We are travelling from Doncaster to Grantham. We are on, if you're interested, the 1A09 from Leeds to London King's Cross. Now, you will note we are stopping at Grantham. You will probably be aware, if you know it, if you've got it, that this route actually goes to Peterborough. What I really wanted to do was either a Grantham to Peterborough or a Doncaster to Peterborough stopping at Grantham. I'll explain why in a second. I couldn't find one. Sorry, I'm snacking. Busy day, late lunch. 6 o'clock in the evening, you know. Hey, class 66 is awesome. Speed up. Yeah, I couldn't find one. I looked at one from Newark. There was one from Newark direct to Peterborough. Quite surprised that didn't stop at Grantham. Lots of ones from Doncaster to Peterborough. Also didn't. I checked a couple. I was just getting a bit bored of coming into the game, trying to figure out where it stopped and coming back out again. You may or may not know, I actually live near Grantham Station. I did for many years. If you watched my videos before, you'll be aware of this. I did for many years commute, indeed. Notice my voice is a little bit high. I'm just going to adjust that. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I did for many years commute from Grantham to King's Cross before we moved to Dubai. As I think I probably mentioned recently, I've just moved back to the UK from Dubai, and from the 6th of January I will be commuting back down to London. So I thought, optimistically, slightly light coating of snow, not enough to stop anything, but just enough to make it look pretty, that I would just do a run from Grantham to Peterborough. Unfortunately, is of course as far as we can go, but I thought that's a bit short, and anyway I couldn't find one, so we're doing one from Doncaster. I need it to stop at Grantham, otherwise I can't get on the train. 8:17 might be a bit late, but let's not worry about that. So what I'm hoping is we're in service mode, right? Which I'll admit I don't do very often unless it's part of a journey. I am hoping that we can stop at Grantham. I can say stay in service mode, and it will allow me to continue to Peterborough. Worst comes to worst, we'll arrive in Grantham. We'll have had a nice little short run, half an hour or so, and we'll have seen a bit of the East Coast Mainline in a little bit of snow, which is kind of fun. Just a light dusting. Nothing too major. I don't want any issues with snow on my first day back at work. But that's what we're doing. It's the 6th of January. Welcome to my working commute. Except I don't normally start from Doncaster. Let's not worry about that. It doesn't matter. So that's the reason behind what we're doing. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do. And that's where we are. So yeah, East Coast Main Line. Not been on here for a while. As you might have guessed, judging by my I have no idea what I'm doing thing. Luckily, of course, especially within a country, once you get used to a few trains, they tend to be at least similar. But I know the high-speed ones can be a little bit funny. Right, we've got a red signal ahead of us. So we need, oh no, it's all right. We're okay. It's a busy line, right? There'll be another one of these, not too far ahead of this one. Morning's peak commute time. Trains can be every sort of 20 minutes to half an hour, so it doesn't take much to catch up to one when you're travelling 125 miles an hour, when it was only 20 minutes or so in front of you. I could have done this in Scenario Planner or whatever, but I haven't really figured that out yet, I'll be honest. So I just thought I'd come and do something from service mode. Plus it sort of ticks a box, right? If you do it in service mode. More for ticking boxes. That's what I'm all about. Ticking those boxes. It's pretty. I love it, actually. It's great. I was worried it might be a bit dark, but it's a bit later than I would probably travel normally. So I've got this lovely sunrise, a light dusting of snow on the ground, and a light dusting of snow coming down. And there's a tiny hint of fog. Not much, just a little bit. So I thought this would be quite a nice run. I do love this train. It's a great little train. With a bit of braking going down the hill. Ooh, got a braking coming up to 110. Sorry, my bad. Too busy talking as usual, not paying attention. Sorry, my bad. Bit of a steep bend, that's why. That's okay. We've managed to enter the bend without derailing. Always a bonus. I've no idea when I'll release this. It probably won't be on the 6th of January. I'm recording it, by the way, on New Year's Eve because I'm going away for a few days. I just thought I quite wanted to sneak this in because we don't come back until the day before I go back to work, and I almost certainly won't have time to record that day. How cool is that? It's still up too. Something tells me I won't be lucky enough that there'll be a light dusting of snow. It'll either be piddling down with rain, just bloody cold, or we'll have had so much snow that there'll be issues on the trains and I either won't be able to make it in, which would not be great on my first day, or it'll be a horrendous journey. It seemed like a good idea starting a new job at the beginning of January. Now I'm questioning it, but hey, we'll see how we go. I thought maybe we do something nice like this. Looks pretty, nothing too crazy in terms of weather. That maybe that will bode me well. Sorry for the crunch. I need to eat something. So that was about it, really. I've got to say, much as I love travelling on this route, problem with this and some of the other, not all, but some of the other high-speed routes, there's not a lot to talk about as you're going along, right? It's lovely, it's pretty, tends to be quite straight is the other issue with this one. Very little ooh, what's around the next corner. But it's still, I like it. It's a nice route. It's my home route, right? I do like playing it. Maybe we'll do a bit of time lapsing here and there because it's quite, it's half an hour non-stop. It's quite a long way. I don't know what we started at. Was it 40, 50 miles or so? 40 miles, 50 miles. Ooh, slowing down. Power handle takes some nudging. Tell you that. What's going on? all good. Yeah, I really need to work on my balance and you know, the fact that I've got a camera sat in a microphone sat in front of me rather than one attached to my head, so the distance obviously varies because it's quite a good microphone. That also means it's quite sensitive to my position, so I'm just looking at the monitor just to figure out where I should be sitting. I think that sounds better. I do know that when I'm, especially since we're on the train ones, my voice tends to be a little bit loud and it sort of breaks a little bit in terms of the sound quality, so I'm just very aware of trying to make that better each video, try and get it right. But I hope you all had a great new year. I'll probably release another video between this one and that one because it's already recorded, but it was already recorded well before the new year, and so, but yeah, I hope you had a good new year. I hope you managed to get a little bit more time off. I appreciate that I'm in the rather enviable position that I could almost choose when I started back at work. So I've got a couple of extra days, which is quite lucky because we're actually going to go. We've got to go to stay with some friends for a few days because my daughter's doing something in York. Unfortunately, this route doesn't come from York. Otherwise, I could have done York to Peterborough, which would have been quite fun, or York to them. But anyway. To be fair, if we can't continue once we get to Grantham, then the whole point of this video will be lost. God, anyway, it looks good. It's pretty. It's a beautiful time of day. Sun's just rising. There's a little bit of light cloud just to break up the sky. Beautiful. Which is kind of weird. Where's the snow coming from? I perhaps should have had a bit more cloud. Never mind. Now down. It's not an easy one to keep at the right speed. Let's put a bit of brake. 120 coming up. Go. Resist the temptation to use the horn. We should pass through Newark at some point. Oh, is that Newark? Was that Newark we just went through? Not 100% sure. There are a few stations on the route, and we don't stop at, well, all of them really, because we basically stop. Actually, no, we can stop at Retford. Did we see a route that we're stopping at Retford? Or a service that we're stopping at Retford, but we can stop. It's Retford, isn't it? Then Newark. Northgate. There are other stations on the route that we don't stop at. I'm running this with the expanded timetable. I have to say I'm not sure I've done that before because I don't think I've been on here since they made the change. It's a new thing, right? Pretty sure. 115 coming up. Let's just let it bleed off a little bit of speed. We've got 20 minutes to do 29 miles. It's plenty of time. Sort of speeds we're travelling at. Perfect. Is one enough to keep us trundling along? No, not quite. So let's put a bit of 2. That seems to be holding us. We nudge it up to 3 so we get back up to 115. Maybe. Oh, we not got safe systems on. No, we don't.
TPWS and AWS operational.
I forget that the older routes, that all the new routes in Train Sim World 5, they all start with the safety systems on, and that the older routes still don't. So I forget sometimes to set them when I get into the train. And I do like driving with the safety systems on, especially in the UK. A bit on the fence in Germany, to be fair, but I am practicing it. But equally, I haven't been driving the German routes that much, so I haven't been practicing either. $18 minutes to go, only 27 miles. Just make sure that we don't gain too much speed. Try not to get any more speeding offences. In my last video that I actually recorded earlier today, I did check. I was quite a long way under platinum, has to be said. Which is not great. It took a really long time. It was fun though, I enjoyed it. I have to say, Rivet routes tend to be really harsh on scoring. Really harsh. And interesting, of course, I don't think it's a Rivet pack. I don't think Rivet did the pack. The cargo freight pack that I was doing it on, but it's still a Rivet route, right? So I guess the scoring still comes from the base route, not the pack itself. So yeah, it's hard. There we go. Good route though. I like Edinburgh, Glasgow. Well, I'll tell you what, on the basis that we should be able to carry on when we get to Grantham, let's, how about I leave you here and I'll catch up with you shortly as we're on the approach and we'll see where we get to. Okay. I want to think about it. Something else I should mention regards to the microphone. For whatever reason, it fades in. I guess it's the noise filter I'm using, which is quite a strong one, but it's also a very good one. But it really fades in when I start talking. So apologies for that. I've tried various things, and I need to remember to say something before I start talking. Once I've started recording, or as I start recording, or something, just to get the microphone going. Ooh, yes, noise. But anyway, cool. So 5 miles to Grantham. The sky is lightning. It looks gorgeous. Colours just stunning all the way around. Absolutely fantastic. So, I shouldn't slow down too much. Unfortunately, just saw it. It was a great event of a Class 66 with quite a long load of wagons, actually in a passing siding, with a high-speed train coming the other way. I thought it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't capture it on video, but yeah, that was quite cool. It's like, oh, Class 66. Oh, it's not moving. Oh, he's in a passing siding, and then all of a sudden, the train came the other way. It's pretty cool. Okay, 3.6 miles to go. Plenty of time. Looks like quite unusually, quite remarkably, we might be actually early, but certainly on time anyway. 4.5 minutes to do 3.2 miles, and we're still doing, well, we're over 100. We should be doing more than we're doing, but so that's fine. In fact, that 2.6, that 100-mile mark is quite close before the station, or the approach. And I guess this is where we'll find out whether this has worked or not, and I can actually carry on. I hope so. If not, it's a fun little video anyway. But I hope so. If not, I'll keep trying to find what that actually is a morning train that starts in Grantham, or at least stops at Grantham. If anyone knows one, let me know. I went through loads that were all the sort of southbound trains at about the right time. I just couldn't obviously spot one. I thought the one from Newark would, but it was Newark to Peterborough. I mean, you know, they generally do their routes quite accurately, right? But I'm not sure there'd be a train that stops at Newark but doesn't stop at Grantham. I don't know. But I mean, look, I don't pay attention to the trains that go beyond Grantham because I don't care, right? It's when it gets to Grantham is the important thing for me. So yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll make a nice steady descent. We've got 3.5 minutes to do a mile. So, descent? Approach. I know what I mean. And I'm pretty sure you've got a rough idea. I mean, you know, we're not descending in a train, at least I hope not, because then that's gone horribly wrong. But here we are, Grantham approach. Just over half a mile to go. It's going to beep at us because we've got a red signal coming. I'm fairly certain. Okay, not yet. Here is the town of Grantham. We might be able to see the church spire, but I don't see it. It should be over there somewhere. I can't remember. Right, a little bit more brake. Should be going a bit slower than this as we get to the platform. And here, the moment of truth. Can I carry on? Can we carry on? Can we do what was intended? What should actually happen? Don't appear to have a stop marker. Interesting. Very aware of that red signal that we're approaching. Oh, I can't remember how long a train we're in. We should go pretty much all the way to the end of the platform, to be fair. Where's the jobby? Right. Yeah, no. Oh, no, you can just see them. Yep. Sorry, now I can see them. So we don't need that then. Train coming the other way. Still in plenty of time. Plenty of time. Stopped a little bit short, but okay. Unlock doors. Right. So we've got a bit of time before this now finishes. There's a little roundabout. Now I usually park, so not in this stage, not in this car park to the right, not in the next one. There's another one beyond that. They're not separated off here, but I love this. That church there isn't the church, by the way. You can't see St Wolfram's. It's a very famous church in the area. Lovely, beautiful church. A little bit further over. But I mean, otherwise Grantham, to be fair, there's not a lot to it. It's just a market town. It's chucked me out. Okay, so that's the end of our service. Got gold. I think that's okay. That's good. And it should go return to free roam with no restrictions. Right, so what we'll do, let's see if we can chuck this person. Can I chuck this person out? Surely I can chuck this person out. Yes, here we go. Why don't I have permission to drive the service? Is it? Oh, it doesn't stop at Peterborough. Look, next stop, Stevenage. Oh, sad times. Oh, that's so mean. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Is there a train? And that is right. There are trains that don't stop at Peterborough. Some of them do go straight to Stevenage. That's disappointing. Should be going in a minute. What's next? London King's Cross, 8:32. Don't really want to hang around until 8:32. Well, that's so disappointing. Oh well. You know what? It is what it is. We'll keep hunting for one that does actually stop. Yeah, we're not going to get the... Well, we'll wait the 18 seconds so that we can see. Slightly wrong. The entrance hall is here. You walk out the lifts, go past... Actually, something else. It's not a ticket machine, but it doesn't matter. But the entrance hall and the... Sorry, that's a bit blurry. The entrance hall is here. The exit actually is here. In the route, they actually put it down the side of the station. But I mean, otherwise, this is Grantham Station. It's exactly what it looks like. It's a brilliant recreation. Okay, train should have left by now. You can go. So hang on, you're not letting me drive it, but you're not driving it properly either. That sucks. Drive, lady. Get out. It's a bit of a shame that you... I mean, I get it, right? It doesn't stop at Peterborough, so it won't let you off, but it's a bit of a shame, really. Problem is, if she don't leave, I can't tell. I can't tell where the next train's going. And therefore whether I'll be allowed to drive it. I need the next train to stop at Peterborough. Like I say, whether I'll sit here for the next 11 minutes and wait for it, I'm not sure at this point in time. Probably not. Especially if I've got to shut all these doors manually just to get this one to leave. It's already now... I got it here on time. And she's now late. That's just disappointing. All that effort. Oh well, it wasn't quite what I had in mind, but we've done a part of it. Not my part of it, but we've done a part of it. But yeah, I'll need to keep hunting. I just didn't have the time today. It could take me forever to try and find a route that goes Grantham to Peterborough in the morning commute, right? And I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is usually where I stand, I don't think there's a way to actually... This may not work, by the way, but sometimes it does. I've had trains sit at the station for ages and you have to go up to them because you're stuck waiting to get to the platform and close all the doors, and then it goes, alright, it's closed that one itself. So only 2 minutes late, maybe it's going to go. Yay! Congrats. Right, so let's wander back and get to the thing, and then maybe we'll figure out where the next train is going. Hopefully the thing should update. Come on, you can update now. Hello. You know what to say about watched pots and station notice boards. Hello. But yeah, this is immense, actually, how accurate this is. It really is good. It's so good. It's not updated. Update already. Yeah, I think we're done. Sad times. Oh well. If you're still here, thank you, because the last 2 minutes were a little bit pointless. This is a Costa, by the way. But here it's a liquid bean cafe. A cup to keep you on track. Lols. To do a very good bacon butty with brown sauce. And it is proper HP too. Tasty. Yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me, including these last now 4 minutes almost of time while we've been waiting to figure out what's going to happen at 8:32, and we still don't know, so we'll give up. Bit sad that it wasn't quite what I planned, but there you go. It was still fun. It's a great line, and it looks fabulous in this weather. It really, really does. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like subscriptions are very much appreciated. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.